Now, Kristen, I was thinking that it might be helpful for us to think about another residential program like this one, to follow it for a while longer.
Those are the last words that I want to hear when I'm finishing up one residential treatment program, that we need to do this again.
Would you like me to start making the calls to make that happen?
I don't want that, though, and I want to go home.
Nothing is set in stone, and of course, this will always be your decision to make. But at the very least, I'll start paving the way. Ultimately, it's Kristen's call. If she doesn't decide that that's what she wants, then there's not much I can do.
You can think about it overnight before you really commit to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't give up. Don't get too discouraged.
Hello?
Mom,
Hey.
I'm just sad right now.
Oh, what's wrong?
I just met with Dr. Tolan.
Yeah?
He's suggesting that I go to another residential treatment facility.
Really?
Yeah, and I just don't want to go.
You know, I know that this has been hard for you, but just from listening to you, you know, I can tell that there's still a ways to go. But you just do a day at a time and do your very, very best, okay?
Okay, I will. I love you. Thanks for talking to me.
I love you too, honey.
Okay, bye, Mom.
Bye.
I believe it's the last day. Crazy. Cody!
Oh my gosh.
Over the 3 weeks here, we've all gotten much more comfortable with each other, and I feel like we're a family, at least a dysfunctional, unique kind of family, but family nonetheless.
I don't feel good.
Because you're wondering how you're going to be able to live without seeing us every day? Yeah, I know.
Good morning.
Morning!
Hey, everybody.
Hello. What's happening?
Well, I have kind of mixed feelings this morning because, on the one hand, I'm happy to be able to send you all back to your homes because I'm guessing you're getting a little sick of this place. But at the same time, I'm sad to be leaving you, and I'm sad to be having to say goodbye today. Because this is our last group, I thought I couldn't let you go without some exposures.
Aw, dude.
In today's group, I want to be able to have people do one last big exposure. They need to face every last bit of their fear because we don't get the opportunity to do this anymore. RNA. This is a hypodermic needle. I want to do one last blood exposure to put the nail in the OCD coffin. I would like you to drip the blood onto your hand, just like so. Think you can do it, Arne?
You got this, no problem.
My gosh.
Come on, girl.
You can do it.
Come on, go out with a bang, Arne.
Can I be done?
Is it still causing you anxiety?
Yeah.
Then you're not done.
I just feel like, okay, great. I thought I had come further than this, but clearly this is still a problem.
Well, yeah, I think it is still there, and I think this is a sign that OCD is still there. But at the same time, you know, I can recall we've done exposure sessions in the past, and even with much, much lower level stuff, you were really freaking out. you were living in a cage, but somehow I don't think you are anymore. Can you let that soak in for a while? Now, while that's sitting, Cody, I brought a little something for you.
What?
Oh, no way.
What do you want me to do with that?
Here's what I'd like you to do. I know how unevenness has been an issue for you. So I'd like you to take this last opportunity to make yourself as uneven as you can get. All right. Yep. All yours, Cody.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Coming up,
Kristen, time for you to eat some cake.
There is visible filth on my hands. It's straight up disgusting.
Come on, get it over with.
and later,
There's still one person I wanted to say goodbye to.
This is called LML, Lunacy Made Logical.
Hey, Kevin, how are you? Cody, I'd like you to make yourself as uneven as you can get. Wow. How you doing with that, Cody?
That's a lot here.
That was so brave. That was pretty awesome,
That was
Cody.
really brave. Let me ask you this, Cody. On day one, when you first came in here, if I had handed you those clippers, would you have been able to do that?
No.
What's different?
You just, over time, have shown me that no matter how bad things seem, at the beginning, they do get better. It's just another victory I can add if I get through it.
There you go.
You can see it every
There
day.
you go.
Thanks for that.
You can definitely get through it. Tracy, I have an idea for you as well.
What's my hardcore exposure?
Cake?
It is a cake. This is a cancer cake. Does it smell like cancer?
I don't know. How did you know what I was doing?
Before we eat our cancer cake, you have to write something on it. Scariest thing imaginable. Go for it.
Oh, God, this sucks. Okay, just. I want to be. Oh, all right, I'm just going to do it. Can't believe I'm doing this.
What does it say, Tracy?
My son Sean is in the hospital, dying of cancer.
Wow. Nice one, Tracy.
Awesome.
Wow. Good job, Tracy.
Thank you.
Now, Kristen, I have one idea for you as well. One last final exposure. Could we all dip in a finger and have some? Jerry's going over. There you go. Perfect. Cody, does it taste like cancer? Does it?
It does. You guys are mean.
Hey.
Is it good?
Kristen, time for you to eat some cake.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Prove to yourself once and for all that you can beat this.
These are so dirty.
I mean, like, there is visible filth on my hands and under my fingernails. I haven't washed my hands in almost 48 hours. I mean, that's disgusting. It's straight up disgusting.
Girl, if I could do this, I mean,
Oh, my fingers are so dirty. Like,
But you know that you
I
can do this.
see it dirt in my fingernails.
I know.
You can do it. I want you to just beat your OCD. Right? The old Kristen is the one who's going to be all dainty and say, oh, I can't do it. And the new Kristen is the one who's going to face her fear.
Kristen, by doing this, you're going to take such a huge step.
Come on, get it over with.
You're only making yourself stronger. Just there you go.
Good job. Good
Nice
job.
going, Kristen.
You did it.
Good job.
I'd like to say something.
Yeah.
I remember on our first group how serious everybody was and how nobody could do anything.
Everybody was
Cody
pretty
just
frozen.
shaved off half of his hair and he's joking and carrying on and smiling. Arnee's over here joking and smiling while she's got blood in her hands. Tracy's over there smiling, having a good old time. And Kristen's with us. She's doing okay. But none of this would have been going on in the first week.
No, I think everybody looks so different. You've all done very, very well. I guess it's probably time to start packing. After we have our one-on-one conversations, you're free to go.
Coming up.
Let me show you something. I'd like to have you take a look at the monitor here.
Oh my God. I don't want to watch that.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, doctor.
How are you?
Good.
This transition from the program to the home is critical. This is where they can really backslide, and a lot of it is up to them. Generally, what's your sense of the program? You know, how have things worked out for you?
It's hard to say in words how much you, this program, and the doctors have done for me.
And is your OCD a little better?
I feel like I just lifted like 1,000 pounds off my shoulders.
Kristen, tell me a little bit about how the program has been for you and what you think your response or reaction to it has been.
The program's been very, very hard. I thought it was just a matter of like stopping compulsions and then life being different. And
I see.
Like I just felt like I could just go, you know, like pull the weeds and not pull the roots. And I feel discouraged that the roots are so deep.
Let me show you something so that we can talk a little bit more about what your journey has been. I'd like to have you take a look at the monitor here.
I will wash my hands so much that the skin completely peels off. I'll also dry or rub my hands so much that usually the wrist area starts to bleed. OCD's created a very lonely place, lonely world for me. I mean, who wants to live in a lonely world?
It's so lonely. I always feel lonely because nobody around me gets it. Every crosswalk, I think I hit someone. And so I tend to circle back and check the route multiple times. So I tend to stop myself from leaving the house.
Oh my gosh, that's not me.
I'm kind of a perfectionist in a bad way. I gotta straighten it all out and make sure my skin doesn't mold in a different way. It's the worst feeling in the world.
I didn't do anything. I just woke up one morning like this.
That was torture.
Things are different, though.
Yeah, I don't do any of that stuff. I gotta stay positive and know I don't want to go back to what I saw just now.
Yeah. You want a life.
I want a life, yeah.
I feel I've been robbed of my life. I really do. It's that feeling that didn't feel right, so I better go back and redo it again. My biggest fear is harming somebody. Because I didn't touch something right or in a certain way, I will lose control. I will end up in jail for the rest of my life.
1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You know, just over. I hate this so much. If I perform the rituals, I can stop bad things from happening. A lot of what I do is to keep my son alive.
You know, it's often hard to recognize how far you have come until you look back and see where you were.
What psycho did this? Freak show, freak show. I want to be the person that ends up writing stuff like this.
Stay with it, Cody. Stay with it. I want you to stop his heart with your thoughts.
No. I wish his heart would stop. Please don't make me touch that.
I would never make you do anything.
Oh, my hands. Oh.
Stay with me, Arnie.
Oh, this is so disgusting.
Oh, I don't even want to watch this.
Hold still. This is your fear, Kristen.
I just can't believe what this OCD life has done to me, that I have to go through this bullshit. I'm pissed.
Yeah. You pissed enough to grab your life back?
I just kept saying to myself, don't do any rituals.
What's your level now?
35.
Oh, dang.
100 to 35.
Awesome.
Good job, Kristen.
I'm having no effect.
You took a big step here.
Couldn't have done this without you.
You're the one doing all the work.
Not scared.
You did it.
I faced my biggest fears, and I won. I got my life back.
Oh my God, she's killing the babies! Ah!
It seems just like,
Dumb?
yeah.
Good.
I can start to see that not everything has to scare me anymore.
I am stubborn enough to work until I beat this. I will beat this.
I need to let it go.
As you look at this video, how far do you think you've come?
I'm watching that a long way. I didn't realize I'd come that far. It's a lot of motivation watching that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Which is why, I want to make that referral for you to another residential program like this one. Should we finalize that then and just make it happen? I want to make that referral for you to another residential program.
It's something that I need to do.
Okay, I'm glad. It makes me feel good to hear that.
Okay.
I know Kristen's got a lot of work she still needs to do, but I'm so proud of her. This is a tremendous milestone in her recovery. Fighting OCD is a tough business. In order to truly beat OCD in the long term, the person really has to translate the gains that they've made here into their homes.
I'm really anxious now just to get out and maybe not get my life back because I never had one, but maybe start a new one.
I've grown, I've met like really amazing people, and so it's gonna be hard to leave.
But I'm going to be coming to see you in a couple of months. I am going to be checking in on all of these patients in 2 months. I want to see that they have maintained concrete goals for the 2-month follow-up. The very first time that we talked and you were telling me about your interest in feeding the homeless, I felt a personal stake in making sure we could get you past your OCD so that you could do that.
Right.
So I have spoken with the director of the Los Angeles mission.
Okay.
Who would be delighted to have you come and help.
Okay.
Can I give that to you?
Yeah, thank you so much. Wow.
OCD Tracy.
Very scared Tracy.
Was restricting Sean's activities out of fear.
It's just because I want him safe.
But here's the thing, that part of having a kid of that age means allowing him to go out and do more of his own thing, even if it feels uncomfortable for you. My question is, when I come and see you in 2 months, is it going to be the same way?
It'll be different.
Okay, so I'm going to ask Sean what he's doing. If he says, I spend all my day inside playing video games, I know we got more work to do.
That's right.
The first thing I want to do, I want to jump into college and sign up for my classes for spring. I mean, I have to keep in mind what I did here and what you got me through. And I just can't thank you guys enough, like you and your staff.
It's really been my pleasure and our pleasure.
Sorry, I'm a wuss when it comes to like goodbyes and things ending, so I get really emotional.
That's okay.
This is one of like the most special things I've ever done.
This whole thing has been very touching for me because you really helped me. Thank you.
Do you feel comfortable enough to give me a goodbye hug? Excellent. Hey, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You did good.
Really love you, Doc.
You did it.
I really love you. Thanks so much.
I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to see you in 2 months.
So this isn't permanent goodbye.
It is not permanent goodbye. I'm going to see you in 2 months, all right?
Yeah, hopefully I got good news for you.
Well, time has come.
I'm ready to get out of here.
This is just so depressing.
Man.
Okay.
Good luck, you're right. I'm serious about that phone call, all right? Anytime you need me, you call me.
I want you to stay in touch with me, okay?
Bye.
You can do it, okay?
Yeah. I'll be in touch, okay?
Bye, Jerry.
Bye.
Good luck.
I'm feeling good. I'm just ready to wipe the slate clean and start it over again. Might be a whole new life out there for me. I don't know yet. I'll have to see when I get out there.
My life's changed big time and for the better. OCD no longer owns me, I own it.
I feel like I'm coming away with a lot of knowledge to help me in the future.
Bye. Thanks for everything. I'm a changed man, and I think I'm better for this treatment, definitely. Taking good steps in the right direction. It's a work in progress.
Okay. I'm a little bit discouraged and sad because I'm not where I wanted to be, but I've made a lot of progress and I'm proud of myself for that.
Treatment was the greatest thing in the world that ever could have happened to me. Before, I was living pretty much in a jail cell. Now it seems like nothing's impossible, right now. Everything's open doors, and I'm stepping into a lot of new things and a lot of great new things. I'm going to school, and it's college. It's all real independent and everything.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
I'm paying for the classes on my own, and I'm getting good grades in them.
Okay, everyone, let's turn over to chapter 2.
When I'm sitting in class, I'm really proud of myself.
Cody.
George Washington.
George Washington.
A part of me feels like it's a new Cody, but, same personality. Makes me feel like a king, in my own little castle.
It's been 2 months since we left the house in Los Angeles, and I've come here to Cody's house to see how he's doing. There he is. How you doing, man?
How
it's
are
good
you?
to see you.
Good to see you too.
Your hair's shorter than I remember.
Yeah, it's better than yours still.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Come on, man.
Can I come in?
Yeah.
All right. So tell me, since we left LA, what have you been up to?
I got into college.
Get out.
No, I did. I got into college.
Wow.
I mean, I get to drive there without my parents worrying of me doing a ritual in the car. I got a cell phone. I mean,
I don't think I could get the words out of my mouth quick enough to tell him everything that I have done because I didn't do a lot of bragging in my life, and now I finally am getting that opportunity to brag.
there are tough times that I have to face, I'm sure. I mean, I'm going to deal with this the rest of my life, but it's whether or not I'm going to deal with it in a good way or a bad way.
What you're describing to me, it sounds like a real success story. You got to keep facing those fears. You got to keep reminding yourself not to engage in rituals. And if you keep sticking to that plan, you're going to find that over time, things work out pretty well.
Yeah.
What's your take on how Cody's been doing since he got back from LA?
A huge difference. The rituals, I really don't see those really at all, I can say. For 4.5 years, it was a struggle every single day just to get out of bed. He's just grown so much. He matured so much. He left like a boy, and he came back a man. He should be very proud of himself. See, he's so proud of himself, he can't stop smiling.
Look at you.
I feel like a miracle happened. All my prayers were answered.
Never heard it from you before. It's just like...
Oh, Cody, you sound like I beat you up.
No, I know. I'm not trying to make it sound like that. It's just...
It's good.
From the very start, I was rooting for Cody. I really wanted to see him succeed because I knew he had it in him. And it feels really good to see him putting a life together. I'll see you later, man.
Thanks for
Take care.
Since I've been home, I'm a little more relaxed.
I made a socket. To the spark plugs?
Yeah, we made a socket too, just for one. I enjoy things a little bit better. I enjoy my life a lot better without having to do all these rituals and things.
There's the gearhead.
Hey!
How you doing, Jerry?
Dr. Tolan.
Good to see you.
How are you?
How you been?
Good, how are you?
So, bring me up to speed. When we left the house and up to now, what's been going on with you?
A bunch of the obsessions are still there. They haven't gone away. They've diminished, but they've not gone away.
So you still sometimes have the thoughts that you're going to hurt people or something like that?
Sure.
Okay.
The compulsions are gone.
Really?
They're gone. I don't do anything anymore. They're gone.
You can see a real change in his demeanor. He looks more relaxed. He looks more talkative. He's more open. He looks more like himself and much less like he's so burdened all the time. What are you seeing? How does Jerry seem to be doing since he got back from the house?
To see him now, he's such a different person. He's changed so much. It's like he's grown up, I think, in a sense, because he can take on things himself now. I am very proud of you, and I know now that you can take on anything.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate you always being there for me, because you always have been.
Thank you.
You know I love you.
I love you too.
I'm really proud of Jerry. He worked hard, and he deserves all the success he has.
I'm in debt to you.
Hey, don't you worry
Thank you
about
so much.
it. You did it.
If I had never gone through treatment, I feel like I wouldn't be where I am today at all.
Arne,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm okay.
It's good to see you.
You too. Going through all the difficult experiences I did, I feel like that gave me purpose. So obviously I told you I wanted to volunteer more and work with the homeless, once I could tackle my OCD, and so that's what I'm trying to do.
All right, well, let's go do it.
Okay.
All right. I think I'm getting the rhythm of this now.
I know. I'm better than what I was when I came into treatment. Here you go. Like today, handing people food. Here you go. I'm happy that I'm not thinking about, oh my gosh, what am I touching? What am I doing? You know, I'm just excited. I can be a part of a good moment of their day.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was good.
Watching you work downstairs, I really think that you've made tremendous progress, and I'm just so proud of you.
Life is life. I'm in a good place.
Yeah.
I feel like.
It sounds like you are.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting out more. I'm going to the gym more. I don't just get home and just stay at home and then go to sleep.
The RNA that I'm talking to today is so very different from the RNA that I met 3 months ago. That's really gratifying to see. It seems like you've really gone in a good direction.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yay.
Yeah.
Coming up.
I just hope he doesn't get hurt.
Punch 2 times to the face.
And later.
There's still one person I wanted to say goodbye to.
I am jealous of you 5 because you're getting better and I'm not.
I don't think this is the right program for you. Hey, Kevin, how are you? Hey guys. Very
How are
cool.
you? Gosh.
Hey Tracy, it's nice to see you. How you been? Tracy asked me to meet her at a martial arts studio. I knew she had met at least one of her goals, which was to do some things that would let Sean be a kid.
I just hope he doesn't get hurt. Oh boy.
All right, Sean, jump on up. Punch 2 times to the face. 1, 2, or 3, that's fine. That's okay. No, that's what he's there for. Keep on going.
There were a couple moments where Tracy seemed a little bit on edge, but for the most part, she was content to just sit back, be a mom, and let Sean be a kid.
Good job. That's exactly what we're doing.
So the first week after leaving treatment, how was the adjustment to being back home?
Got back home, everything was going great, and then all of a sudden, my mom gets sick. And I was just thinking to myself, isn't that funny? I stopped doing my rituals. My mom got sick.
So did you go back to doing the ritual?
No.
You didn't?
Because I talked to my mom about it. She's like, don't do the rituals and see what happens. And in fact, my mom is doing fine.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think Tracy's progress is genuine. One of the reasons that I really do think she's being honest is that I talked to her mom, who backs up her story. She's seeing a very clear change in Tracy's behavior.
Now I'm enjoying being with her because she's not relying on all those rituals to get her through.
I'm glad she has you.
Oh, I'm glad I have her. You're like this little angel that came. I gotta hug you.
All right. I'd say that Tracy is at least most of the way there, but I also don't want to sugarcoat it. You still got a ways to go. I want to see you keep working on that.
I will.
All right.
Promise.
But you've made good progress. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
All right. It was nice talking with you.
OCD is going to be part of my life probably until the day I die, but I've got it under control.
I've helped treat thousands of patients with anxiety disorders like OCD. And I recognize that nothing works for everybody. Not everybody made it through. And not everybody got better. What do you notice there, Kevin?
I've gotten worse.
He was not able to keep up with the rapid pace of exposures. I think he needed a lot more individualized attention than we could provide him in the program. I don't think this is the right program for you. It was necessary to dismiss Kevin from the program, but that doesn't mean that he was beyond hope. So I referred him to an outpatient psychologist who specializes in the same kind of behavior therapy, but who could take it at a slower and more gradual pace. Now it's time for us to see what kind of progress he's been able to make.
I started painting about 10 years ago. But for several years, I kind of gave it up. The OCD robbed me of that passion. In the past few months, that passion has been reignited. And I am thankful for that. I'm glad I have it back, you know?
Hello.
Hey, hi.
Hey, Kevin, how are you?
Okay,
It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Wow, this is pretty impressive. I like your new place. You know, the last time that I saw where you were living in a closet in a friend's place.
Yeah.
This is quite a change.
Yes.
All right.
Because just moved in, it's still in development, so I need to get things like chairs and stuff.
Now tell me, the program that you started after the house, are you the same? Does it feel like things are better, worse?
Yeah,
What's the difference?
Absolutely better. The obsession still comes up. The urge to give into it is much lower.
I was, of course, sad to see you go from the house, but I feel good hearing about the direction that your life has taken.
Yes, things definitely are much better.
I love the artwork. This is terrific. Now tell me, is there a connection between your OCD and your art?
Oh, yes. This one just kind of screams OCD. This is a microscopic view of what an OCD brain might look like. If we can paint the anxiety monster, that is it.
I get a sense that Kevin has taken some very serious steps in the right direction. There's no question that he still has a lot of work that he needs to do, but he has gotten himself into some good quality outpatient treatment, and I get a sense he's going to be okay.
Wow, thanks for giving me a hand with that.
Coming up.
2 months later, Kristen is still in residential treatment.
I have a question for you. I would like to know, what things you would do differently.
Watch full episodes, exclusive scenes, and see my answers to your questions on ocd.vh1.com.
When Kristen left my treatment program, she went directly into another program, Rogers Memorial Hospital. I'm going there to visit her today because 2 months later, she's still in treatment.
Okay, so let's try that one again. Excellent.
Over the past 2.5 months, I have been doing exposures day in, day out. We do not get a day off.
Put them on our face.
I am doing things that honestly, I can't remember the last time I did.
Are you feeling 8 foot tall and bulletproof right now?
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself.
You should be very, very proud of yourself. Dr. Tolan.
Hey, how are you? Hi, Kristen.
Hi.
Nice to see you. Wow,
see you.
handshake. Good for you. Right off the bat, I could tell that Kristen looked happier than I'm used to seeing her. She looks far less burdened by her OCD. Now, Kristen, you came here right after the house in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
What kind of transition did you have? What was that like for you?
I felt like what had happened in LA was good for me and it was a good start, but the pace was too fast, I think, for me, But I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be getting my life back had I not started my journey in LA.
I guess that's part of why I feel so good seeing you looking so hopeful today.
Oh, I have a question for you. I would like to know, what things you would do the same and what things you would do differently.
I probably would have challenged you to talk to me. I couldn't tell whether you were suffering, whether you were panicking, whether you were just being stubborn.
I was learning for the first time how to verbalize what was happening. All I knew is that I was angry at life and everybody else because of how I was feeling. And the only emotion I knew was anger.
I think that Kristen has a good chance of showing long-term success. At the same time, she's got a long uphill battle in front of her. What happens when you go home?
I will be going into an intensive outpatient program at UCLA Medical Center, and I'm not sure how long that will last.
Yeah, you want to beat OCD for good.
I want to beat OCD for good. I want I want my life back. I want to be a free spirit forever.
When we started this program, we had 6 people whose lives had been wrecked by OCD.
Every day I feel this way. Every day. Because I can't stop.
They had given up on their lives.
I can't.
Oh, it's not going to get any better.
And now we have 6 people who are getting back into life.
I can face my fears.
I do feel like I can do anything.
I'm just gonna spread my wings and fly.
A life that is not dominated by the symptoms of OCD. A life worth living.
I want to keep fighting hard because without OCD, I can be happy.
I'm confident they're going to keep doing better and better and better.